Hello, once again, and welcome to the Average Male Podcast. They're a place from extravagant commentary from incredibly ordinary individuals. I'm Chris Mosley, your host. You can find me at Chris Comedy NY. I'm joined by my two co-hosts.
Outlaw, you can follow me at The Last of Outlaw, and I am what I am.
It's your boy Bachi, aka Young Exfoliate. You can follow me at Who Is Bachi.
You already said.
So, tell me again, why exactly are you trying to fight Outlaw?
Cuz, man, I was talking to this nigga on the group chat, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, yo, we might as well start like reformatting shit since it's clear I'm the fucking star of the show. You know what I'm saying? The results is in.
Yeah.
This nigga gonna tell me he the motherfucking star of the show. So I'm like, gangsta on my gun, everything I love,
What's up?
I'm the star of the show. He said, bro, this ain't even a discussion. We not talking no more. So I said, nigga, you getting soft, nigga?
So you're gonna fight him because y'all both want to be the star?
No, he thinks we soft. That's why I'm gonna fight him. I'm doing this for us.
I don't think that's how that works.
We from Peekskill, my nigga. He from the Bronx. He an arrogant nigga. He think we soft.
I know, he's from the Bronx.
I
He probably
gotta
also
hold
knows
this
some
down.
weird shit.
Yeah, listen, my nigga. He is a weird shit, nigga. He's light skinned with dark skinned features. Very punchable.
Very true.
He's big, but I gotta do this for us, nigga. Ain't you average?
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
Don't worry about that. I already got the stick in the bushes too. When I tell you get that shit, you get that shit. I think I was pulling up. Hey, yo, bitch! Come outside, nigga. I told you I was coming.
You gonna catch these hands or shape up? Shut up! Nigga, I'm not scared of shit. What's up? Square up.
I'm in your face now. Get off my feet.
Just a kick, my nigga.
Son, give me the stick. I don't even throw here. Give me the stick. What's up? Why you doing this, my nigga? I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Yeah, nigga, what's up? You throw the stick, I'm nice with a stick. I'm nice with a stick. Come on.
Fuck, nigga, we ain't busting grapes. We ain't busting grapes, nigga.
Yeah. I'm Jamaican.
It was supposed to be a fade. Not a lucha libre match.
I trained with the nigga from Russia. I remember that nigga Jun Tao. He really do like some jujitsu. He got Jun Tao Shido.
Yo, that nigga just Booker T'd him. Can you dig it, sucker?
I did Jun Tao Shido. I did Duro Shido. I'm Jamaican.
It's confidential, right? That nigga can fight. Oh, that nigga can fight. Happy, that's my friend, nigga. But we all stars when you think about it, you feel me? But like, I just couldn't let him have that. You know what I'm saying? But we can share a little bit of the stardom. You know what I'm saying? We could be a 5-point star. We could be a 6-point star. They could be all different. You know what I'm saying? As long as I get more than 1 point.
I trained with Chuck Norris's nephew. His name is Derek Norris.
So we can go around the room real quick. Do you care if your girl has an OnlyFans?
No. The fuck?
Do I care? Do I care? No, but she has to be real about that shit.
No.
That's the only thing.
This is an average male podcast,
Yeah.
okay? No. Okay.
This is like, I don't care if she has an OnlyFans, but see, that's the thing. Bitches don't want to be like the most. They're afraid of the judgment, so they don't want to tell you, and then they're still getting supported and paid off.
Hold
of
on,
it.
wait.
Like-
I'm bugging. Wait. Hell no, I don't want my girl.
What are you saying? Like, but no, my thing. If she, this is my
No.
thing. If I meet you doing
No,
that shit and I
don't.
fall in love with you, cool. But like, I don't want my girl to wake up and want.
All right, I will. You know what? I would rather have like I would rather be like a Pornhub couple. Like I would.
That's
I
what
would do
I'm
that.
saying. It's
like
the same
no
thing.
face, no case type shit.
There's plenty
I
of
would do that.
couples on OnlyFans.
Word.
So
Like
married couples on
if
it.
if she said, okay, listen, if it was something like it was her niche, and she said, listen, this is something I wanted to do prior before, and she showed me some documentational proof of her just having that as an aspiration where she just always wanted to. Because I honestly don't think that sex, everything that involves with sex is for solicitation or for exploitation. I also think that it's
Expression.
It's a part of meditation. You know what I'm saying?
And expression.
And expression. Expression is a form of, you want to, meditation and expression.
Yeah.
So I think that if a girl proposed to me that she wanted to do that, and I would say my dilution would be like, hey, could we just be a porno couple or some shit like that?
But then you got to be comfortable with the world seeing you naked.
Nah, I don't care. Because it's like, I'm going to be here for like 80 years.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if nigga, yeah, man.
I'm not going to be here that long.
I never looked at it like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Nah, I'm good. Cause
So,
I
yeah,
got
if she
kids.
had an
I don't want nobody
OnlyFans,
like.
if
I
she-
already do enough crazy
If she
shit. to my
needed
kids.
the OnlyFans, then, well, not needed, but she really wanted the OnlyFans, then I would just it would just be a bond. Like, listen, if you're going to do it, like, just do it for the exploitation of your expression of your body and maybe the sex that we have intimately. You know what I'm saying? Like, express the intimacy. If you're going to do it for a monetary purpose, where you're just trying to catch up with other, like, oh, the girls is doing anal beads, I got to catch up with the anal beads.
Yeah.
Girls is putting syrup on their eyes. No, we're not doing
now,
that.
now,
You know what I'm
now,
saying?
question. What if your girl has like a voyeurism fetish? Like, she just likes the idea of being watched, not necessarily fucking other people, but being watched.
Well-
her while she's being fucked.
Well, here's the thing, right?
That's cool. I'm involved.
That type of stuff is that
I'm all
type.
there. The support is there.
As long as I can support
Let me be your anchor.
Because I can't have, you can't have the situation happen and where niggas is like, where's your man at? I'm right here.
Nah,
Right, that's a whole fact.
Nah. Here's
That's
the
a whole
thing.
fact.
What we really gotta do, and this is where it boils down to, like, everybody's still people. When it comes to shit like voyeurism and shit like that, them topics and them type of vibes, those is gonna be felt amongst each other before y'all even get to the point of probably being that's your girl.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But
for
let me
sure.
ask this. Like, just for and this is like a kind of like a layered question and kind of like a statement in a question. Like, just for when, like, money, right? Like, if someone's desperate or they need a little bit of cash, right?
Yeah.
I definitely would rather my girl run to go do OnlyFans rather than running to the strip club.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then here, look, let's have a real topic, right? And it's not saying that your girl's a stripper when you meet her.
Okay.
Do you let your girl go do that type of shit, or do you work extra hard to bring in the extra cash? I think that this is a great topic
In terms of her
reflectively.
stripping?
As far as how you feel about relationships.
As a real man,
As
as
a-
an
I feel
alpha,
like I should be able to
I'm
go get
gonna
that bread.
provide that extra cash.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
Listen,
If we're
facts.
able to be real, like we were like, all right, listen, bitch, before I get that second job, it's gonna be a while. And if you wanna live your best life and you wanna allow me to live your best life and you're gonna do this, then hell yeah, do it. Because at the end of the day, it's a lucrative opportunity.
Yes.
Because if she's with a man that she really knows that makes smart decisions as well as she's gonna make a decision to
she
ultimately
exactly
make
that
a
bread is
smart
going to be
decision.
helping you anyway.
Yeah, so it's just like we're gonna take that bread, we're gonna flip it. That's from a realer perspective. That's a bond. Like I'm
Yeah.
saying that you have to have with that female. Now, if this is some girl that you've been with for a year and you kind of think that things are gonna work out, no, that's retarded.
Yeah, this isn't. Yeah, that can't be something.
saying?
Yeah, that
You
can't
gotta
be
be a
something
little bit evolved.
short term. This has to be a long term relationship. This got to be like at least 3, 4 and up, 4 years and up, easily for shit like that. There has to be a layer of trust there.
Yeah.
Especially if you're chick working in a strip club. I mean, that's a seedy environment.
That's what I've been
For
thinking
real.
a lot.
No
of
pun
people-
intended.
That's what I do like about OnlyFans is that for the motherfuckers that do, for the girls that do feel like they gotta go.
Safari.
They gotta go. Yeah, it's Safari. I'd rather have girls be able to trap safely from home and just have to deal with the judgment of niggas on the website, on the internet.
Which
rather
she's
than
gonna get
having-
anyway.
Which she's gonna get anyway, rather than having to go to a strip club and risk being like drugged or kidnapped or all the weird shit that happens in a strip club.
Yep. Listen, she want to finger herself on her iPhone. Go ahead. She want to finger herself on her iPhone and make money because some niggas want to pay for it, and then that money just goes back to me, my nigga.
But if
what?
I get no sex,
yourself in your ass for
what
a
if-
dollar,
what
go
if-
ahead.
What if she's doing this and it fucks with y'all sex? See, that's the thing that I always question. Like, how can a female be in a relationship and do this and still be able to entertain her man while entertaining every other man?
Because the difference is that. All right, yeah, go ahead.
Will she
Actually,
get that high?
Because here's the thing, right? You got to pick what part she's selling, and you got to be a part of it. And that's where I do agree with you. You don't have to be on camera, but the foreplay could be like you could film her foreplay. And niggas do like, listen, I'll be there. Don't mean I gotta get butt ass naked. You can hear me on this shit, like, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right, bet.
You know
So
what I mean?
let's close out this topic. Let's close out this topic.
Yes.
Right.
All right. Next
Porn and
topic.
porn.
Speaking of porn,
Let's hold on, because we gotta close this out, right?
Ah.
Porn and porn, to end this off. And this is dangerous. This is dangerous territory, ladies and gentlemen. But we're gonna be the first people that express this danger.
Spicy.
What is your corn and porn search first? What are you gonna search first?
Yeah, put that in the comments.
On your corner and porn section.
Put that in
I'm
the
gonna
comments.
give it up to somebody first to see how nasty they get, and then I'm gonna follow. So Chris,
All right, mine. Ooh, oh man, where's my corn porn search? Oh man, I think my corn and porn search, just because it's like, I'm just at home all the time.
Search first. What is gonna start off your search history? What is like? Where do you go to? Boom.
Oh, definitely Latina gagging.
There we go.
Nah.
Latina gagging.
Shit's so crucial for a nigga now. I'm on some ASMR shit, nigga. I need triggers. I need triggers, yeah.
So what's ASMR? What's that?
It's these bitches, they be like using high powered microphones and then they just be giving it up. Like
it's just they use the noise. The noise is supposed to be the sensation.
But now they have ones where they play certain frequencies.
Oh.
That's like it vibrates in your ears.
This nigga
Why the bitches get crazy? That's what type of time I'm on,
Howard Stern effect?
Fuck
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern had a podcast. Well, he had a radio show where basically girls would call up and his voice was so deep that girls would literally call up and he would talk and hum like and they would put the speaker on the floor and they would sit on it and they would climax to for the vibration of his voice.
It's kind of like that, but the bitches is going crazy though, and it's not Howard Stern.
This nigga is the RoboCop of porn. Like this nigga needs porn at 47 hertz.
I've seen some things. It take a little bit.
I need 47 hertz.
Take a little
in order to make me nut efficiently.
So I'm probably like German Force ASMR.
Yeah, I've never heard of those shit like that.
Dog. Yo, porn is like.
I didn't even know they
I told you we in the future.
I didn't know that porn was made of ASMR.
Watch ASMR porn and have some good headphones.
See, and this is what I thought. I thought VR. I thought VR porn was going to take over, but nope.
What?
Well, just listen to music. Sex for music. Is that what it is?
No. It's not just.
It's not
like I'm watching clip art.
It's not side A.
No, but it's not like I'm watching clip art.
It's not
Stay.
No, all right. So put it like this: they put on the hertz vibration or whatever the fuck, and then they take a microphone and they put it like next to the sex, like right next to her vagina, so you can hear like all the noise.
You hear the queef.
Yeah, you hear all the queefing. Yeah, you all the queefing.
Oh shit!
Shit is crazy.
Surround sound queef.
Correct.
Yeah.
Surround sound
blowjobs.
That's
all
disgusting.
That's how I'm giving it up.
Oh my God.
It's been a long quarantine.
It's been a long.
And I've been around the world, nigga. You ain't about to get me
This
here.
nigga outlaw over here like my porn used to come with dial-up.
Nah, after that, we got to talk about early porn, and that's a great segue to something else. But I want to hear yours. What's yours? What's your porn search history?
Right,
I've never heard Outlaw talk about porn ever.
This I would hope. Faith actually. No. I like. All right, so I travel a lot by myself, and when the first time I travel by myself, I apologize for what's about to happen.
Listen to this nigga's fantasy. It starts with, I travel by myself.
So I travel by myself a lot, and I go to hotels. Well, now Airbnbs is a little bit better, but hotels create the experience. So say basically if you go to a hotel.
What kind of hotel?
I always like to go to the Marriott.
All right.
Because the pool, nobody usually be in the pool in the Marriott. Summer, no matter what.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I've never. I don't go on those.
Go to the Marriott. Nobody's gonna be in the pool. You go in the pool by yourself. Whatever. Blah blah blah. So you go and I go there. Well, I don't go there specifically to do this, but I'm saying you go there. My fantasy is I go there one day and I'm just beating my meat, and then as I'm beating my meat, the towel lady comes in and she knocks on the door. Towels. And I kind of don't say nothing enough for her to not know what was going on and for her to just barge in.
The headphones
just
is
catch
too
me.
Loud.
The Kid Cudi.
Word.
Nigga was listening to the Kid Cudi.
Listen to the Scots.
Nah, that'd be crazy. And then, boom, I'm just butt naked, you know what I'm saying, jerking my meat off. And she's like, oh my God, what are you? She's like, oh, you want me to come back? And I'm mad.
Jerking off in Tim's.
Facts with Tim. Like you gotta have Tim's on. That's what makes it better
They
because
got beef and Brock's on.
because that's when she's gonna be like, oh, he's civil. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was just out there like jerking off with like one sock on, one sock off, she might walk out like, oh, this nigga's crazy. Like, what would this nigga? How did this nigga? You just got your Timbs on, look like you just chilling. So boom, I got my Timbs on, I'm whacking my meat. The attendant lady comes on towels. She says, oh, sorry, you want me to come back? Nah, just do what you gotta do. I'm gonna just do what I gotta do.
Listening to Big Cudi.
Boom, she does whatever she does, but she keeps eyeing me like, oh well, this nigga really just casually just
This
jerking
nigga's
off.
vigorously jerking it.
Word, and she's hyped too. She's subconsciously in her mind like, damn son, I should just like take my clothes off. Nah, I'm at work. So, so boom, now she about to leave and shit. She gonna ask me, yo, is there anything else you want me to do? And I just respond,
I just want to say, you know how long it takes to clean a room?
but I'm not gonna talk though. The whole point of it is you can't talk. She just gotta just like,
Ladies and gentlemen,
it gotta be real room service.
I have to say, like, what he just described is literally like now a whole website on Bang Bros. Like,
Yeah, this nigga's outdated.
You know what? I'm a little bit more traditional.
You're
Sorry.
old school. What was the oldest porn you ever watched? Like, what was the first time you saw a porno? Like, where was it? Because like I remember watching like
on
channel
Betamax.
Like I remember watching channel 70 with the
With the
you could-
fuzz, yeah, with the
and you
fuzz,
can
yeah,
like
you
make
can-
out one nipple.
Yeah, word.
Mine's is horrible, bro. Cause the person's gonna watch this podcast and they're gonna be like, damn, bro, that's what you was doing in my barbershop.
Shout out to you.
Well, I mean, you already, it's fucked up that you already gave it away that it's happening in a barbershop.
Niggas beating his meat in the barbershop. Like, that's my second fantasy. Is I'm in the
So
barbershop.
I had a job in the barbershop and my nigga Stan had all the
He
DVDs.
said his name.
Nah, I'm gonna give it up. Stan the barber, son. I gotta shout my nigga out. He been in the hood giving niggas horrible shape ups for 25 years. He pushed my shit back. That's why I got a hat on now. Fuck you, Stan, but I love you. So basically, this nigga used to sell like all of the white tees and shit, black tees, and he used to have the porn. And I used to work there, and eventually I built up enough trust because I used to sweep hair. I used to sweep the hair, and I used to get $5 from him and $2 from each person after I sweep their hair.
Listen to this nigga's job.
Where I was
How old
9.
was he?
I was 9. I was 9 years old.
Yo,
And everybody knew me as the barbershop boy. You know what I'm saying? I worked there till I was 14. So I could actually get a job. So basically I went in the stash and I stole one. I stole a DVD because it was pink.
Nigga worked in the barbershop for 5 years.
Nah, that's a fact. That's why I felt so close to the barbershop. Like with the nigga that was sweeping, the African nigga that was sweeping this, I was like, damn, yo, that was my job, son.
that nigga's looking in through the window just like,
Like, outlaw, come in. What are you doing?
the fuck is this shit?
So how'd you get to the
You gonna piss me with that light
Let's
skin
get
boy?
to the porn. So you stole one?
I stole 2 porns. One porn was bad.
VHS?
No, they was DVDs.
Okay.
And I actually
Those was the first ones there.
Yeah, and my mother had a friend that had the portable DVD player. He left it at her house. So now I was able to just have the portable DVD, and I shared the room with my sister. So I kind of had to wait till she was like everybody was gone. I had the portable DVD player because I didn't want to put it in the what's the name and fall asleep.
Nah, that was the biggest fear. See, with me, my cousin Dede, shout out, free my nigga Dede, he had the Snoop Dogg porn.
But around 12, 13, that's when, you know what I'm saying, that's when niggas is wearing dunks and shit. And that's
Got to do with porn.
because now I'm older and I could wear like, you know, I know what clothes are. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm young, my mom just bought my clothes. Now
How
I'm
much
like,
money
okay,
you owe Stan? Keep it a buck.
Yeah, that's the real.
Yeah,
because
he keep beating around the bush, my nigga. How many porns you stole, my nigga? Like,
seems like you set up
like
a-
6.
Damn.
Like 6. And after a while, then I
You owe this nigga
then I
$60.
discovered Bear Share. And then I was like, all right, it's over. I don't need nothing else.
you owe Stan $60.
Word.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
It was $5 pornos.
This is back in the day.
I
had a
get it.
portable
Inflation
DVD
is a
player.
motherfucker.
Inflation.
You know, they 10 for them points now.
What about
they
you,
was
Chris?
fives. What?
Your earliest porn.
My earliest porn was magazines actually. My older cousins actually used to steal porno magazines from my grandpa.
That's
And
horrible.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, nah,
He
my
passed
dad
them
had a
around.
big
Yeah, they
magazine
were bad.
collection.
Yeah,
What's
they
horrible is
sucked.
that your grandfather had them. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, grandpa. Yeah, well, yes, that's.
You
that's
said
my
back
nigga.
in my day, no, Grandpa. Back in your day, you just on your magazine shit.
Nah, because you know what?
Yeah,
This
man.
is it gets to the point where you realize your grandpa's just a nigga. Like,
Oh yeah,
like, he's just a nigga.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying, and
he
I
jerk
learned
off
that
too.
very quickly. Like,
I traded
Nah,
my
anybody
dad.
from the '60s was bagging every like if you had money and you was in the '60s and you was of that era, you You're
was
like
fucking.
pimp.
You was
like
fucking.
you're pimp of the year. They
Yeah,
teach
you was fucking.
every game. They was
Nobody was using rubbers.
boom.
Yeah,
All right.
I agree.
Yep. Let's go to the next topic. Let's go.
Another black man down.
Sing it, man.
Stand up for your rights. Sorry, this is serious.
No,
and niggas is
no.
out here frustrated and looting and polluting.
Yo, do you
and
support the looting?
prostituting. Huh?
Do you support the looting? Hold on, can we give a rest in peace to?
Honestly, I support anything that's gonna get you something for free. I just be hyped that I'm like, yo, they about to get mad. Cool,
Let's start with a rest in peace.
Let's give a moment just for silence real quick. But not only just the many black men that have died recently, but just every motherfucking black man that has died in history. Just
We would have to
from
be silent
white
the
men.
whole podcast.
I know, right?
But silence.
All right, man.
Fuck the police. That's how I feel. Fuck the police.
into that
That is how I
immature
treat them. You
shit.
buy your way out of jail, but you can't buy freedom.
Nah, that's a whole fact. Now, I mean, to be perfectly honest, honestly, I'm not surprised. I'm just not surprised.
Now you know what's so crazy?
What's that?
As I've got, because at first I didn't care about it because we constantly was talking about it. It was like,
Yes.
yo, not that we didn't care about it. That's
just been
It's,
through
frustrating.
it.
I guess
mad
it's
times.
where the fact is we're
so
desensitized.
Yeah.
It's so like if you have a memory, you're like, come on, man. Like, how do I care? Not that how do I care, but how do I engage in something that has a domino effect constantly? And after this, the shit just gets cleaned up. Niggas go back to shopping, and it's just So, but as I go into the stream of consciousness, I'm like, it is frustrating.
Because I'm gonna be honest right now, and this is the thing that really makes me like upset, like, right? Because it's like I know niggas upset about this shit right now, but for every nigga that's upset, there's also a nigga who's really excited about the Jordan Retro 11s that are coming back out. Like, and it's just like, yo, come on, son.
Nah,
like, you
yeah,
like,
yeah, this shit
is
like,
over, I'm
nah,
gonna
and
fly.
that's the thing that really makes me. It's like, how much do motherfuckers really care?
Yeah, you gotta really get out there and do some shit. But I ain't gonna lie, niggas is out there kicking up dust. I gotta respect it. That was my perspective before I seen the riots.
Yes.
Then I was like, all right.
Yeah, man.
And listen, I don't want nobody to get hurt. I don't want nobody to get hurt because I don't want to get hurt. So
Yeah,
I don't
man.
want nobody else to get hurt. But
Yeah.
I tell you what though, my nigga, is like them niggas ain't playing outside right now. Them niggas is setting cop cars on fire. They bout the revolution right now. Like I ain't even gonna hold you.
Y'all
I-
niggas is stupid.
Why?
Why y'all?
You're stupid.
Y'all is in me.
Because you have to understand.
Y'all is in me.
and
though,
this
like-
and this is what my theory is, like the thug life theory, right? When you stand for something, but you brand yourself with something else. You stand, but you brand, and that's
Okay.
the whole thing that's happening. Is it's like you're standing for something. Okay, what happened? A black man was violently executed, as other black men were violently executed. Reason being that the hashtag is coming right back. And now what you're doing is the same thing that niggas have been doing, that people have been doing. And when white people attach themselves to it, they get completely muted out every time. You know what I'm saying? When white people are involved. So it just becomes a black thing. And then you have other races races that are there that are supporting the standpoint, and they're miraging within the violence, within the looting, within the fights, within the police brutality, and all of that. And then the message gets completely blurred after that.
I don't think
and
so
then
this
niggas
time.
just completely forget
I don't think so this
why they are doing what they're doing in the first place.
I don't think so.
I'm
this
not gonna
time.
lie. This time does seem to.
It seems different.
It seems
because
it
right
seems
now
different, man.
We're all right because what you're
Because
speaking
I've-
on is imagery, right? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Chris,
Yeah, no,
but
no,
like
go
what
ahead.
you're speaking on is imagery, and the number one image I'm seeing is 90-pound white women getting maced in the fucking face. You know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing.
It's been happening.
Yeah, but no. But check this out. And here's the thing. It's only good if we know what we're doing it for. And I think what we need to do it for, instead of just being mad about how police reacting, is to realize that police is not something we need to have. Like the act of policing, of course, you want somebody to save you if you're in a burning building or if you're getting raped or anything like that. But police are not that even old in our history to get to completely reform. Like I'm talking about completely
it's very true.
reform. So if we can make big enough noise where that's the objective, but for anything else, I'm not with it. What's the point of going out and destroying shit just to fucking bow down to the same fucking master tomorrow? I don't get that. But if this is to completely reform police and fucking pay off the rest of the motherfuckers that was on that force and get a whole new system in play on how we can stay safe, then I'm with, go burn everything. Fuck it.
Okay, let me tell you what police is for, right? What's the highest court population that you feel are the highest cases in the world? I'll tell you.
What do you mean? Say that. I'm sorry. Can you say that one
What
more time?
do you
Oh no,
think-
family court. You said.
Family
Okay, I
court,
know what you're
right?
saying. Continue.
Family court are the highest cases, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Cops are hired to support the separation of broken families. Reason being, if I was to go to a community that has no sidewalks,
Yeah.
the cops would never be there unless they're called. They would
Facts.
never. They would have no reason. This is a complete.
Might not even come if they call.
Word.
They might go there for you see they're like, oh wow, oh my god, oh no, we're just here for a barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no policing that needs to be there because the families are stabilized and the community is stabilized. So when you have a destabilized community, you add police to continue the destabilization. Because when you go in there and they made a right where you can basically if I'm arguing with my mother or I'm arguing with my sister and they try to enter our home and we're not on an agreement, that they can just act upon their civil and duty, come in here, lock us both up just because we're not being coherent. And we have to oblige to that law regardless because we're incoherent. And they now can just be like, hey, listen, we're gonna judge over what's gonna happen here. Both of you guys get haircuts, go outside.
Facts.
And the whole time you guys are looking at yourself like, damn, what did we just get into? So, when these police are out here, I can only see it from a perspective of course they're gonna kill mostly black people. Because that's what they're out there to do. They're out here to kill the black man.
They were slave hunters.
You know what I'm
That's how they
saying?
started with slave
They're out
hunting.
here to make sure that black men stay away from their women. They're out here to make sure that their families are destabilized. They're out here to make sure that they can intervene in how your family is able to maneuver in the rest of their lives. So they can control your money, so they can control you in your neighborhoods. That's what police is for. They're here to control fucked up families. You know what I'm saying? So when I see a black man down, it's not that I'm desensitized to it. I see it as, oh wow, okay, they're still moving the agenda along. Like they're still making sure they make their quotas.
When you see I'm sorry, when you see what? You make sure
When
they
I
done?
see a
black man
popularized
down. Yeah.
black man being shot, that's
or-
being known about,
Yep.
all I'm just knowing is, okay, the agenda is still going. Because sometimes you think to yourself as a black man, oh, nah, we're not getting killed no more. I got a good job. I see, we just had a good president.
That ain't what it
it's a
is.
bunch of CEOs. Oh, boom. Yeah, we still out here to destabilize the black community. Are you stupid? Oh, my bad. I forgot. Let me tighten up. That's all I can do as a black man. Is realizing that the agenda is continuing, and I have to make sure that I'm sharp. That I have to make sure that I have to be as solid as possible, because at any point that I think that I'm comfortable here, I'm at a point where I'm in the wrong.
Because when people need to understand is that in America, they're never gonna get rid. They cannot. It's just like Jenga. They cannot get rid of that bottom class that was built on the back of black people's backs, because everything else will fall. That's not gonna lead. It may be replaced on who it is. They may switch up how fucking they.
Oh no!
They sell
Now the problem is that poor white people are getting placed in that class as well,
And they tight.
and they ain't liking it. They're not
Let
very
me tell you
fond
something,
of
white
that.
people. I love
Guess
y'all,
what, nigga?
but y'all
Cole
don't make
ain't coming
poor
back,
look cool.
nigga.
Yeah, Cole not coming back.
It's not happening.
Y'all do not make poor look cool. Like, we make poor look wavy. White people, when y'all are poor, like, y'all feel it. Like y'all
I'm not
niggas
gonna
really
hold
feel
you.
it.
Poor white people. That's like the worst shit ever, because they can't cook. That's why.
At all. That's the first thing I thought of.
reason.
Was bland tomato
If you're
sauce.
poor and you can't cook, you're poor. You're not broke, because even if you get money, you can't cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to a white home, and she had chicken cutlets with macaroni and cheese, the shells, Velveeta, with the frozen broccoli. And the sad thing about it is, one, that it was good. Two, I knew that was their top shelf meal. That was their lobster. That was their creme de la creme.
I'm about to throw
And I was
my-
like,
that was
damn,
their oxtails.
that was their oxtail.
I'm about to throw my family under the bus. I'm about to throw my family under the bus. I got this one aunt, right? And
Sorry, Auntie.
I know she knows I love her, but I wish I could find the text. But she hit me up one day, right? And listen, as a black man, when you show up to the white event, and look, I'm not like Italian white. You gotta eat some bullshit sometimes.
Word.
So one time she hit me. She said, listen, I'm taking care of dinner for this Sunday. Any suggestions? I said, listen, I want spaghetti and meatballs. Just spaghetti and meatballs. I said, nothing crazy, not no sauce on it that makes it something different, not nothing that I don't know is coming, just regular spaghetti and meatballs. And then I told her, and I said, and for some reason, I feel like I should tell you that it should be hot. Because white people, let me tell you what they do. They'll have some shit that look fire that's supposed to be warm,
cold as
and it
shit.
should be cold. Like you're supposed
What?
to eat it. Yeah, real shit. White people eat cold dishes.
What?
Duh.
I'm snitching. I love you, Ann, but nah. Then it was funny because she was like, yo, I'm gonna order you a pizza. I said, I know something's up. The pizza showed up. I kid you not. I had to make the pizza myself. It was just dough, cheese, seasoning.
She got you a kid cuisine, nigga?
She got me my own put together pizza, my nigga. I said, this is some bullshit, my nigga. I don't know how to fucking make dough. Like, I don't know what the fuck.
Got this nigga a fucking Lunchable.
Yo, I love you, but yo, white people be tripping when it's time to eat, my nigga. Yeah, niggas always doing some different shit.
Confusing.
Real shit.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, this is another episode of the Average Male Podcast.
Yes, man, it's been beautiful.
With some of the greatest people here.
And the most average minds in the universe.
That is true.
Always giving you the realness. Average realness.
Yo, Outlaws, tell me a new name.
What?
Tell me a new name.
What's your new name, Alan?
My new name is Steven Spumoni.
I thought it was little pun intended.
Oh, little pun intended.
My new name is Young Acceleration.
My new name is Grimy Stymie.
Nah, but my name is Outlaw Spumoni, and this is the Average Male Podcast. You can follow me at The Last of Outlaw.
Yes, you can follow me at Chris Comedy NY.
You can follow me on OnlyFans. Who is Bachi?
All right, and don't forget to add our podcast, man.
And he's cheap.
Average M Podcast
75
on
cents.
Instagram.
79 cents.
Average
It's
M
75 cents?
Podcast.
75 cents if you buy six.
75
If it's 75 cents,
cents.
you buy $3.
That's a
What is
sale.
this?
4
What
cents?
is these niggas selling Lucy's? Like, yo.
I pay way more for Lucy's.
Jesus. All right,
You
average.
show nipples?
I do chain smoking ASMR. It's just me fucking smoking mad Newports
I hate that
on a high powered mic.
Yo, hit him up on his OnlyFans if you want that real ASMR in.
Nice.
If you want some real ASMR in,
It's
It's just him touching himself.
catch Bachi with some headphones on with a cigarette.
Listening
one
to the
tube
Scots.
sock on, one tube sock
It's
off.
just me drinking coffee mad close to the mic. Oh, hot.
All right, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
man.
Good night.
Fuck yeah. I pull up in the Equinox in my beef and Brox. I keep Glocks that'll heap the cops. Nigga. G-Dep. Shout out G-Dep.
You know, when you travel alone, you got a lot to think about. A lot to think about.
You know, like low vibrations, high vibrations, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, things like that.
See, the thing about Latina gagging is that a choke Latina is a satisfied Latina. Chris Mosley.